This is the Randi Rhodes Show on 960 KNEW and online at 960KNEW.com.
Here's today's talking point from your official guide to being a good Republican. Talking point number 1024. We stand behind what we said, whatever it was. And by we, I mean anybody, no matter how creepy, who says anything, no matter how weird. I'm sure you already heard the quote.
And I think even when life begins in that horrible situation of rape, that it is something that God intended to happen.
Now look, under normal circumstances, we might want to put a little daylight between ourselves and a statement that rape resulting from pregnancy is really just a Hallmark moment sent from heaven. There is a reason, folks, they don't make a Mylar balloon that says you're having a rapist's baby. But, the guy who said it is our Senate candidate from Indiana. And there's no way at this point we can get another one. What I'm saying, folks, is that we can't go all Todd Aiken on this guy. Actually, if you've noticed, we're not going all Todd Aiken on Todd Aiken anymore. We couldn't unload him, so now he's just our lovable old uncle who thinks that the uterus has some sort of spam filter for the sperm of rapists. Goes in there with all those gold offers from Muhammad and Lagos. Now, Mitt, at the top of the ballot, had to make a statement about not agreeing that rape is God's way of saying it's your special day. But the rest of our leaders are rallying around the statement. To paraphrase Donald Rumsfeld, we go to the election with the candidates we have, not the candidates we want. Besides, frankly, these are the candidates most of you guys want. It's crunch time, people. From here on out, none of us can say anything the rest of us doesn't get behind 100%. Even if it's just like getting behind an incontinent elephant. Remember,
I stand by what I said, whatever it was.
And that's Talking Point 1024 from your official guide to being a good Republican.
What does that mean?
Rape is rape.
Thank you. How clear was that? The president can say the truth in less than, that is 0.8 tenths of a second. Okay, that's what that is. Rape is rape takes less than a second to say.
Rape is rape.
But, that's how the truth is. The truth is quick. It's not easy, but it's quick. Quick. Lying takes a lifetime. A freaking lifetime. Oh, and by the way, do you know Todd Aiken was arrested 3 times for protesting outside abortion clinics? This is the Senate candidate from Missouri. 3 times he's been arrested. His whole life is about the uterus. Think about economics. Think about jobs. Think about the military. Think about the VA. Think about mental health issues, please. But stop thinking about my body. Unless you're, going to put some money down and buy me a drink. I mean, I feel like I'm being emotionally raped by these people. This act of violence against my personhood is something that they are just drooling over, literally waiting to get the power to do it, to take away a woman's personhood and give it instead to a petri dish of cells. And by the way, what does that say about IVF? And what does it say about infertile couples? And what does it say about gay couples who, use surrogates like Tag Romney did? Is that going to be off limits for you, but it's okay for Mitt's family because they're special and, you're not him. And don't you ever think that you are. Know your place, people. A long time ago, I forget which caller told me this, but he said, what's dawning on white people now is that you're black people too now. And it's true. They're treating us just as carelessly and as dismissively as they treated an entire ethnic heritage, an entire race of people until people had had enough in the 60s and said, enough, just enough, okay? Now white people should not believe that they are entitled to the same kind of health care or the same kind of fertilization methods that Mitt Romney's family is. Because if his personhood amendment actually passes, if they get their way, then that's it. No IVF. Can't have a fertilized egg you can't have an egg and a sperm donated for the purpose of fertilization and implantation into a woman because there's a very high chance that blastocyst won't take. They don't just inject one. It's a bunch of them, and some take, and so that's why you have multiple births sometimes because you have more than one taking. But I mean, honest to God, all that will go away and will only be available for people like Mitt Romney and Mitt Romney's sons. It will not be available for you or your daughters if, God forbid, that's the route that they have to go to fulfill their desire, their amazing desire to be a mom. What kind of world are they for? What kind of, and you know, when you talk about this religious fervor that they have, first of all, again, garbage in, garbage out. They operate from false premises that are not in the Bible. They just make crap up and say it is in the Bible, and then they expand on it. So you get garbage in, garbage out. However, that being said, why are they so anti-theocracy over there, but totally for it here? I don't want to live in a society that is religion-based. I want state and church. I want good government and the opportunity and choice of whether or not to go and worship someplace on a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday, a Wednesday. It's my business.